Hi everyone, it's Heidi here, and I've got another Cricut cartridge review for you. Today's cartridge is Paper Pups. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with using this page right here, which is page 116 in the manual, and I'm going to show you all the different function buttons in relation to this one cut. But this cartridge is fantastic. It's one of the older cartridges, and it has little dog cuts for pretty much just about anything you'd want. Seasonally, it's got a bunch of little cute cuts of different kinds of dogs. Then it's got cuts like here's a happy birthday, but it's also got seasonal Christmas. I want to say it's got a Halloween cut for a little pup. They're just really cute. Here's Easter, Halloween, Christmas, but there's just so much on this cartridge. Miss you, hugs. It's just really cute and sweet little cartridge for little dog cuts. So I'm going to start off with this page right here, which is page 116 in the manual. For the base cut, it's an outline. All the base cuts on this cartridge are in the form of outlines. So there you go. You can kind of see the white with the green showing through on this one and the blue showing through on that one. So they're an outline. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the outline from the base cut and layer it on to the first cut, or the first function button cut, which would be a solid, and it says right there solid. So the first base cut is the little outline of the pup, and then for the solid, if you push that button, which would be the first function button key, it's the solid. So you take the outline, layer it onto the solid, and I'll show you how that works. Right here with the cut of the little puppy. He's super cute. So here's the solid. You can see it in this cream color, and then the brown is the outline, and that's how that works. And with the shift key for the base cut, you've got the sunshine outline, which when you use your first function button, the solid, you layer the outline onto the solid, and that gives you the sunshine cut, which I'll show you that one. So you've got the solid, and then you've got in the yellow the outline, which you layer right onto the solid. And that's how you get the cuts for the base cut and the first function button, which is a solid. The next function button is the circle, right here, the circle. And for the base cut with the circle function button, it would give you an outline of the little dog in a circle. And when you hit the shift key, you get the outline of the sunshine in a circle. And then what I did was I just cut a circle, a base circle in the cream color, and then layered on the outline of the dog right onto the circle. And that's how I use this one. You could use the circle outline without cutting this base circle, but I thought it would look nicer if it was on a layer, so that's what I did. And the same with the sunshine. Here's the orange. I cut a circle in orange, and I layered the sunshine outline onto it. And that would be this circle function button key right there. The next one is the card. The card function button right here. And for the base, you're going to cut a card that has a little window with a little dog outline, and using the shift, you've got a little window with the sunshine. And I cut the dog so you could see how that would look. And basically what I did was I cut the card out in brown cardstock with the little dog outline. Then on the inside of my card, I layered on some cream cardstock so that you could see the cream coming through the brown outline layer. And then I cut the little dog again in cream, and I just popped up his head and his body. That's how I made this card. And then of course I stamped my Peachy Keen stamps right on there, on the face for the little pup. And that would be this function button right here, the card function button. The next function button is the border. Right here, the border. And the base one is a little row of 4 pups. And then when you hit the shift key, you'll get a little sunshine with clouds. And what I cut was the little dog, the little 4 dog border right here. And I cut out the base in cream cardstock and then the outline in brown, and I layered it right on. Now for this function button, as well as the circle function button, it doesn't give you a blackout for either of these. For the circle, it was pretty easy. I just cut a circle the same size as the circle outline of the little puppy. So that was pretty easy. All I had to do was cut a circle to go behind the outline. That was simple. Now for the border, there's really no way you can do that other than going into the Cricut craft room, or you could use Design Studio, or you could use your Gypsy. And then all you do is you just hide the contour or hide the little elements. So what I did was I hid the little eyes and the little tail and the little body. You just hide all the little pieces of the pups, the little puppies, and then that'll give you the solid base, which is what you need to layer on the brown outline. So like I said, you could use Cricut Craft Room, you could use your Gypsy, or you could use Design Studio to do that. And that's how you would get a solid base for any of these border shapes. When I say solid base, I mean this piece right here that you would layer the outline on top of. And you would do that with any of these border shapes. This one's clouds and little puppies, trees, birds, all the little borders. That's what you would need to do. Okay, so the next function button is the shadow, which is right here, the shadow. And what that does is it gives you a little bit of an outline behind your shape. So I've got my little puppy shape right here, and as you can see, I've got this little bit of black coming around the edges, and that would be the shadow function key right there, the shadow. And then if you hit your shift, you'll get the shadow for the sunshine. Okay, and the last function button would be the blackout feature. And let me show you that. Basically, the blackout feature gives you, and I used it here, it gives you a solid piece for your main shape. It gives you a solid piece. So that's how I took this outline and I layered it onto the blackout, and that's how I've got my puppy and my sunshine. So I lay my puppy outline onto my blackout of my puppy. So the blackout I cut in cream and the outline I cut in brown. And for the sunshine, I cut the blackout in orange and the outline in yellow. And that's what this blackout feature is for. It doesn't make all these little cuts onto the shape like you see on here. So for example, you can either use the solid shape to layer your outline onto it, or you can use your blackout shape to layer your outline onto it. The bonus of using the blackout shape is that it allows you to stamp the faces right onto the shape. So you will not get any of these little cuts. You won't get the eyes, you won't get the nose, and you won't get the little, I guess they're little outlines to show you exactly how to line up your outline onto your cut. You won't get those. You'll just get a solid shape. That's what the blackout's for. So I'm just going to show you a couple of things that I've made with my paper pups. I created this little card, with the little puppy face, which I cut out from, I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly what page I cut it out from, but it's kind of a little grinning puppy face with big teeth. And then I put on, what I did was I hid the eye cuts in Cricut Craft Room. I hid the eyes, and then I stamped it with my Peachy Keen stamps. And that's from this page here, page 105. And it's this little pup right here with the big grinning mouth. Super cute little pup. And then the other one I wanted to show you was this page right here, this scrapbook page that I made. And you can see I used this little pup right here, this little pup, in the bathtub, so get in the bath, because my dad was giving my dog Prancer a bath, and so I used that. And that little puppy, let's see, he's super cute, sitting in the bathtub with a whole bunch of little bubbles around him. And of course I had to use my stickles and bubble him, make it all sparkly, the bubbles. And that little pup is on page 86 right here, and it comes with the little dog in the bathtub with the bubbles, and then it also comes up here with a little bottle of shampoo and a brush. So that's a super cute cut. And the border for this one is bubbles, so that's even cuter. I could use the bubbles. So that's a super cute cut you could use. And I think it was perfect little accent for this page right there at the bottom. So I hope you liked my Cricut review tip of the day, Paper Pups. It was a lot of fun making this review for you, and I hope it was helpful and informative. And please stop by again. Thanks so much. Bye.